Records, Highgate.
Seems like I'm among the wrong group of people, transported in the wrong vehicle. The black vehicle meant to transport evil. Yeah. There's no justice in a black land, no justice at all for the poor man. Hey, no justice in our black land. I'm abandoned old man and old woman. There's no justice in a black land. Neglect the babies, young man and young woman. Yeah. If a man seeking peace, tell him practice. Yes, but please, for the first video I'm gonna play for the item is this video from this young Jamaican woman. I'm wanting the item listen to her. Yeah. And please have your say, put your comment in the comment section because she's saying a lot of things. And maybe you guys will understand from her than me. So the first video I'm going to play for the item. Saying? Yeah.
Again, morning TikTok. Try post a video and it come like say I'm not supposed to. Anyways, what me did want to touch upon is my president, Ibrahim Traore, and how France and America try to manipulate the media. Still I try to get to believe say the people don't want him in power, for believe say the country unstable and Africa continent is unstable. I'm telling you something. From case I don't realize this, the Western world is afraid of the rise of Africa because if Africa rises, there will be a destabilization in all of their economies because they depend on looting this continent in order to survive and maintain their riches and do them corruption. People, enough is enough. At 2025 now, bad man, our ancestors lived through slavery for over 400 years. Them just, like what Ibrahim said, slavery never ended, it just reformed. And if them think them are going to get in our head for turn against our brother, for believe say our president over there I do this for people them and we can't do it for ourselves. If them think so, we them go cover we down again for believe so we not no hope. If them think so, them go cover we down again for make us feel say this beautiful melanin we mix with gold not good enough for make it out, for do the right. So we're only capable of being corrupt. We're only capable for thief, we're only capable for do the worst ourselves and to one another. When we are going to say enough is enough, for real. We there lay down in Jamaica, we pay all of these taxes to the government and we can't see which part it are going in the country. We pay education tax out of we pay every week as long as you make minimum wage or above, I believe. You have to pay these taxes and you can't see where to help. Every day you see people are suffer. Every day you see people are struggle. Police, I liquor vendors with them goods and I take up people. Look, hope them out for them future and them family, brother. When is enough for we? When I say big nose now, go do nothing for we, brother. Big nose love. Look, but I don't want to pay attention and say, look at the difference for Andrew family when him just become prime minister to now. But no, I'm not bad mind them, I'm glad say them a grow. But for my back, for my dime, or for my people back, or for my people dime, I'm not going to do no own people so, and I'm going to prove the French and the US right. Say, we're not good capable of doing nothing good for one another. And you can't look for your country and say you're murder with bro. You can't look for your country and say your corruption are dealt with a bad hand. Yeah, kill the generations, whether it's as parents, as sisters, as brothers, as mothers, as fathers, are trying to raise up our future for do better than we ever dream. And every try we try, you cut with throat, brother. If we get a little money and say, we can go buy some goods and try to sell it, send the police them come take them, my brother. We're tired in a youth. I'm going to tell you something. You say, if you feel like we're going to spin the narrative this time for enslave Africa in front of the whole away, in front of the world where I watch, we're not going to sorry. You hear? I have never fought a war in a day in my life. I've never seen a war worth fighting. I've never seen you guys stand up for anything worth standing for. And I promise you, I don't know how I'm going to get the training. I don't know how I'm going to become a soldier. But I say if a call for action is made, best believe me, on the front line. I will give my life easily for this cause. Black people deserve for free. Only can't contain we, brother. Only can manipulate and trick for as long as now. It done. It done. Only can't contain we. What have the memories within of our ancestors within our bloodline. We might not can recall it. But on an astronomical level, we know who we are. Only try to make us feel like we don't know and try to trick with phone narrative to make us believe that we are not who we are. But we are getting there. I'm going to promise you, it's enough and we're tired. The best thing we can do right now is allow Africa to rise and on the economy to crash and put we back on the pedestal where God created us to be on. Because you see, when we in charge, nobody suffers. Because you know why? We don't look down upon uno. One of the things that uno for suffer, one of the things uno family for suffer. But why uno feel like uno family deserve it more than ours? So, all me I say is, touch him if uno bad. Touch him if uno mad. Because if uno thinks that we are going to sit down and watch him murder this man, or watching a change the narrative and make think we're going to believe, say, this man not do good for we, even when in our country. Jamaica, I'm there. I'm going to feel like I'm my president that. Right now, I just want him to open the gates to Africa. I gone for years, so I can take them little piece of that land. I want my homeland. I want to ship my ancestors from Puerto so. Jamaica don't belong to we. But guess what? We are going to govern the world from Africa. And we're not going to sit back and go watch it and we're not going to enjoy it. A full time for only eat the scraps off our table now. Not because we want more than but because we take from us so long and we deserve it now. Don't feel like so we don't know, say I trick and try trick we. Don't feel like say if we go and feed the narrative in the media, we don't think say nobody believe because if we go touch that man, I promise we have an embassy in Jamaica, France and America, we have an embassy in Jamaica. It will be no more. Take it as a threat. Send the police them come, Andrew. I could care less. I can die fighting for this fight. And I have no problem. What say you, my brother and sisters? What we are going to do? We are going to sit down and take this much longer? Make me know one of the pan. Because my life, my kids, them life, going to be condemned by these corrupt, systemic devils. We are trying to operate under the shadows and so bright. We are trying to put them look at mischievous ways in our face and think we're not going to see it. I know about only, but me been tired, yeah? My mother been tired and my mother been tired. So, my kids now going to be tired of this because them now going to grow up in this. We're ready for the change. Ibrahim Traore, you have lit a fire of hope. Bro, me give up. I never think that there was even sense in believing that is a possible change. But look on you, my brother. You're not much older than me, I want to be like you when I grow up. I'm ready for grow up now.
Wow. She's amazing. Trust me. Did you guys heard what she said? All the things that they said? Maybe you guys need to go back and watch it and listen to her again. You must know it took something. It took something. She said enough is enough. She even speaking out against our own Jamaican Prime Minister, Mr. Andrew Holness. My God. We love your daughter. We love your African daughter. Trust me. Now, at a time like this, and still, we are not prepared. Jamaica is not prepared for nothing. The world is plunging into war, I don't know if nobody realizes it, Cause it look like it will take some people suddenly. We still not prepared. You understand me? I should have another video to play. bonkers. Bonkers. Because remember right now, no, Ukraine attacking Russia, you know, and Russia say him no need no help, outside help, you know, and they more retaliate, you know. Right? What we are gonna do? Yes, for Jamaica. For wars. Because we not no bunkers, we not no bunkers, so we can dip in our hide, you know. The few little churches and places that them have up say a shelter. Them they're not shelter, you know. My God. So I'm gonna play a few more videos and then come back at the end again and put my comment. I don't want to make them too long. I don't want to make that video too long, but if it end up being long, I just saw it go. But daughter, we support you. We support what you're saying. She say enough is enough. She even said, I don't know how I'm going to turn her to soldier, you know. But these are things that we should be preparing for. The country should be preparing. The Prime Minister should be preparing the country. And how you prepare the country, military-wise, bunkers and these things. We disarm, we disable. My God. Prime Minister, I think you need to go, man. Yeah, man. You need to go. You are no use to black country. So we could get into our next video.
Fuck you! We are not at war with Russia. We don't have any interest in funding this shit. Nor is Ukraine a fucking ally. What the fuck are you talking about, Democrats? Why do you want to go to war with Russia so fucking bad? Ukraine and Russia are at war. We are not. We do not have to fund a goddamn thing, Democrat politicians. Stop pushing for us to be in all this fucking conflict, you warmongering motherfuckers. It seems like our politicians are hell-bent on bankrupting us. All you congressmen and senators are all saber-rattling, trying to get the United States involved in a conflict that's none of our fucking business. There's nothing to benefit about stopping Russia and Ukraine's battle and picking a fucking side. Ukraine has been known to be the seat of fucking money laundering and fucking world corruption, and now all of a sudden, the world is back in Ukraine for what fucking reason? Why? No, we don't have a reason. And I'm tired of fucking seeing the saber rattling trying to get us drug into World War III. How about go fuck yourself?
The time for revenge has come. Ukraine will answer for its crimes. This is a matter for Russia alone. No foreign powers will interfere. We will crush any resistance. Those who dare to meddle will regret it. The West cannot stop us. Russia's will is absolute. Victory will be ours.
So yeah, my people, look on all these warplanes, man. I don't see nothing. Look on the man them a roll out. Look on all these big guns and these bombs. No. No people might think it's a joke, you know. But this don't look like a joke to me. Me tell them this. Look here, man. Yo. Jesus Christ, my God, save us. Yo. It's terrible, man. Terrible.
North Korea just sent 500 troops to Burkina Faso to help Ibrahim Traoré. This is happening right after China has sent their troops to Burkina Faso and Russia has sent also their troops and more support to Burkina Faso. Now, they will be deployed to the northern parts of Burkina Faso, where a rebel group has been inching closer and closer to the capital city, as their main goal is to overthrow President Ibrahim Traoré. Now, the French and the Americans are not happy about this. They have been trying their best to have President Ibrahim Traoré dethroned or even unalived. They have been financing the recent coups that have been happening there, and they will stop at nothing. But now, with Russia, China, and North Korea on President Ibrahim Traoré's side, they can just attack him at this point, because now they have to answer to those three countries, and if they go head to head, it can start a world war. Will the French and the Americans finally back down and let President Ibrahim Traoré finally be the leader he's supposed to be?
Brothers and sisters of Jamaica, I greet you with the fire of the ancestors burning in my chest, and the red dust of Burkina Faso still on my boots. I come not as a head of state speaking to a foreign people, but as a son of Africa reaching out to his kin across the sea. I come as a revolutionary brother who recognizes in your struggles the reflections of our own. I come to honor your pain, salute your courage, and share in your enduring vision of freedom, from Ouagadougou to Kingston. From the Sahel winds to the tropical breeze of the Caribbean, we are bound by the same ancestral drumbeat. We are the children of ancient civilizations disrupted by conquest, torn by slavery, and tested by imperial deception. Yet we are also the descendants of those who never bowed, the Maroons who defied empire, the Burkinabe who rose with Sankara, the freedom fighters whose spirits still roam our hills, mountains, and deserts. Our story is not one of defeat, it is one of unbroken resistance. Jamaica, you are not small. You are mighty in memory, in rhythm, in soul. You are the flame that has kept burning in the night of oppression. You are the defiance of Queen Nanny, the vision of Marcus Garvey, the revolution of sound that came from Peter Tosh and Bob Marley. Your island is not isolated, it is a beacon, a fortress of the African spirit in the Atlantic. When I listen to Bob Marley, I do not hear entertainment, I hear sacred instruction. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. These words echo in every occupied corner of our continent. For while the chains of iron were broken long ago, the chains of the mind still hold many of us hostage. They come not with soldiers, but with debt. They come not with whips, but with NGOs. They do not enforce submission through colonial laws, but through economic blackmail, cultural domination, and the silencing of truth. Africa knows this well. In Burkina Faso, we buried Thomas Sankara, a son of the soil who dared to dream aloud. He spoke of self-reliance, dignity, and anti-imperialism. For that, they killed him. Not just foreign agents, but collaborators from within. That is the great tragedy of our times. That betrayal too often wears a familiar face. Yet the flame he lit has not died. It has moved from village to village, heart to heart, until once again, the people have stood and said, enough. We are reclaiming our voice, our resources, our futures. And in doing so, we recognize the same spirit in you, Jamaica. Jamaica, your story is Africa's story. Your maroons are our freedom fighters. Your sugar fields mirror our cotton plantations. Your stolen children found themselves on ships whose sails were soaked in blood. And yet you built music from suffering, wisdom from wounds, and solidarity from struggle. Peter Tosh roared, I don't want no peace. I need equal rights and justice. This is not a protest, it is a prophecy. Peace without justice is the silence of the oppressed. We do not want handouts. We want fairness. We want truth. We want the world to see us not as problems to manage, but as partners in the shaping of a new global reality. But the system is not neutral. The West did not become powerful through diplomacy alone. It gained its wealth from stolen labor, looted resources, and conquered minds. And when we resist, they do not hesitate to destabilize, discredit, or destroy. We have seen it with Lumumba, with Nkrumah, with Gaddafi, and again with every African nation that tries to stand upright. And yet, they fear our unity. They fear the moment when Africa and the Caribbean, when the children of the diaspora and the children of the continent recognize that we are one. That fear is justified, for that moment has arrived. You are not a dot on a map. You are not a nation of 9 parishes. You are not just reggae and beaches. You are the heartbeat of a global consciousness. Your resistance echoes from Accra to Addis Ababa. Your pride feeds the souls of those still struggling to walk upright in a world built to keep them crawling. Jamaica, your youth are warriors of knowledge, of rhythm, of revolution. Do not wait to be told you matter. Stand, create, mobilize, build cooperatives, guard your land. Teach your children the stories not found in colonial textbooks. Let them know their lineage is not one of shame, but of unmatched strength. To the elders we thank you. Your memory is sacred. You who remember when resistance had a cost, when black skin was a target, when black thought was a threat, you are the living libraries of our struggle. Your wisdom is our blueprint. Tell us the names they tried to erase. Sing the songs they feared. Carry the flames they tried to extinguish. To the leaders I offer a challenge. Be not middlemen for empire. Be not brokers of foreign interest. Be servants of the people. Build economies that feed your people, not your bank accounts. Reject policies that silence the poor to please the powerful. Know that history will remember, and it will judge. To the artists, the poets, the musicians be prophets. Do not let your art be tamed by the market. Create not for profit alone, but for liberation. Let your verses be swords. Let your paintings be protests. Let your lyrics carry the rage, the joy, the dreams of the people. To the farmers, thank you. You who still understand the sacredness of land. You who feed nations while the world turns to artificial convenience. You are the keepers of true wealth. To the women queens of our lineage, warriors of our future, you are not background. You are not support. You are leaders. Raise your voices. Guard your daughters. Shape the policies. Lead the movements. Without you, there is no revolution. Let us build a new axis not of exploitation, but of solidarity. Let our trade routes carry cassava and yam, not cocaine and guns. Let our classrooms teach African literature and Caribbean poetry. Let our children know that they are heirs not to trauma, but to greatness. Let us declare an end to being laboratories for foreign experiments. Let us fund our own research, heal our own wounds, tell our own stories, trust our own instincts, celebrate our own holidays, honor our own gods. Let us imagine the future. A Jamaica with food sovereignty, universal education, and dignified housing. A Burkina Faso with clean water, just laws, and strong institutions. A global black community that does not beg but builds. That does not apologize but asserts. Let this be our mission, not nostalgia, but forward motion. Not despair, but defiance. Not revenge, but reconstruction. The drums have never stopped. The ancestors are watching. The youth are rising. The soil is still rich. The dream is still alive. One Africa. One Caribbean. One struggle. One destiny. Thank you.
Alright, my people, blessed love. Hope you do enjoying the video. But I'm not done yet because here's a song I was working on. And I think it's the right time right now for expose it to the item. Seeing. Otherwise, overall, put your comment in the comment section. And make I know your thoughts on all these things and all these war that has been developing. Right? We pray and we hope that these war don't bust up on a real base, because all I think about is the common people like myself. The chaos. It won't be a good thing. My God. So anyway, I'm going to play the song with the item here. I want the item listen to it and tell me what the item think. I'm still working on it. I'm just playing the demo right now so the item can hear. Right?
Mind Power Records Highgate.
Seems like I'm among the wrong group of people, transported in the wrong vehicle. The black vehicle meant to transport evil. Yeah. There's no justice in a black land. No justice at all for the poor man. Hey, no justice black land. I'm abandoned old man and old woman. There's no justice in a black land. Neglect the babies, young man and young woman. Yeah. If a man seeking peace, tell him practice justice. But the peace of society depends on justice. Lower man, make him full joy what him possess. And a cast the evil eye for your neighbor's pocket. Don't defame no man, don't bear no false witness. Partiality don't work with justice, a man. Give you him peace, give him back him justice. And don't deny no man his rights for justice. Here's to the world I bring peace. They make gonna know the meaning of peace. Here to Jamaica I bring peace. They make gonna know the meaning of peace. Selassie, I'm open up the reason into we, so we can find a way to gain peace. There's no justice in our black land. No justice at all for the poor man. There's no justice in our black land. Old man and woman. No justice at all in a black land. No. Don't deny no man of his wage, my friend. And don't oppress nobody using a moderation. And when selling for gain, take no advantage. But listen to the whispers of the buyer's conscience. Here's to the world I bring peace.